An advertising poster is inspired by a product and is focused on a message. This poster was inspired by these boots, and the message to be delivered by it was that the city was a fitting environment for these boots to be worn in. In the following video, the process in which such a poster is made will be described in detail. The technique in which this poster was created is called linocut printing. The prints are made from relief blocks cut from linoleum sheets. The desired outcome is achieved in several steps which have to be taken in a particular order. First, the design is transferred on two linoleum plates. On one of them, a detailed representation of the future poster is drawn, while on the other one, only the contours of shapes are featured. The detailed one is later processed with a lot of precision. Most of the material is carved away with a special chisel. The remaining raised ridges and flat surfaces of linoleum will be covered with black ink, and the outlines and contours of the image will be printed from them. The artist might be tempted to run this block as soon as possible, but without the following steps having been taken, the work will be incomplete. The other plate of linoleum, on which only the shapes have been outlined, is cut into plain flat blocks for color fields to be printed from. There are 4 different colors in the design, so 4 such blocks are to be prepared. One of them is also engraved with negative spaces that will appear as white lettering in the final composition. Now, inking and printing itself should be considered. First, the color layers have to be printed one after another. Ink is rolled out on a glass or acrylic slab with a special roller, and once an even coating is achieved, it's transferred onto the surface of the block. Depending on the desired density and saturation of the resulting print, the amount of ink to be used may differ. Each color pass is printed separately, and then the posters are left to dry. They could be either hung on the wall or spread out on a flat surface. With the color fields having been printed and dried, the black layer can be applied. A proof print is taken first to check for flaws and inconsistencies. Without them having been identified and dealt with, the process cannot continue. Once the block is checked and approved, the black ink is printed all over the color layers, and the whole picture is given its final look and meaning.